City, but the storm keeps getting pushed back. Captain Jay, neither Chad or I got there. They moved where they normally are. Foldy Mate is normally at Showstoppers, and they moved it to a thing called CES Unveiled, which starts 2 days before the show, which means you really have to go. I mean, it's ridiculous. You'd have to spend an extra day. However, Rich DeMuro went, and we're going to use his little video. And he brought in 2 shirts of his own, and he said they did fold nicely, and that kids will love it. Kids, this will be the only time parents can get kids to fold laundry, is to tell them, okay, you can use the Foldy Mate.
So, Dick,
hey, Becky.
We have a Celebrity of the Week today, so let me just get him ready on Skype.
Oh, wow. Oh, in person?
No, on Skype.
On Skype, okay. Oh, this is great. This is great. Dum-bum. The storm is 30 minutes from you, Logan. The storm is going to be very weird in New York City. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 inches of snow coming in very fast. However, during the night, the temperature is going into the low 40s. So instead of a lot of snow, it's going to turn into a lot of rain. But then the temperature is going to drop about 40 degrees in 3 hours. So,
wow.
Well, it will be 7 degrees tomorrow night in New York City. So when I go to ABC, it'll be raining, and when I come out, I can just slide right home.
All right, I think I'm all set here, Dick.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Chat room, welcome to put the chyron up so I can see the regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz with Rooster. Oh, the harp. That's right. The harp. I love that. Regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz.
The rooster only comes out in the morning.
The rooster is for the morning. Okay, that's for Giz Fiz AM.
Correct.
I still have these on the desk from doing our Giz Wiz show. Alex, do you know what that is?
I recognize the iOmega logo.
Chat room, who remembers?
Click disc, I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. Anybody remember this? This is exactly CES 1999. All right. And this was a big hit when it came out. This was the ability to take with you 40 megabyte discs. And then in order to use it in your computer, you needed one of these, the PC card drive. But I remember one of the slogans was, imagine carrying 40 minutes of music in your pocket. But the good thing was they were $10. All right. So that was the click disc from iOmega.
So, Dick, just coincidence, I happened to just find this at my desk the other day. It's an iOmega Bernoulli disc.
Oh, they made every conceivable. So the click disc was kind of a failure. So the following year they renamed it the Pocket Zip, because they were having pretty good luck with the zip disks. And there was a commercial that they had, a ridiculous commercial. And in theory, it was supposed to be, they were going to have a version that would go into phones, go into pocket diaries, and one player did get on the market, but it was $300. Oh, wait a minute, Lumpy. I worked at iOmega. Hey, Lumpy, is iOmega still around? I did not see them at CES. I think for the past 2 years. So do you still there? I worked at iOmega. So Lumpy, let us know if iOmega is still about. All right. So we have, I guess we'll start with Chat Room Celebrity of the Week. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me just call him up.
Okay, very good. Remember now, now that we have regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz, and we'll be doing an hour, we'll run this until 6:05. So we have a full hour. So anybody who hasn't been a Chat Room Celebrity of the Week in the past year can re-up and be a new used Chat Room Celebrity of the Week.
All right, I think we have him online.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our Chat Room Celebrity of the Week. And your name, sir, is?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. And who's your hound dog?
That's, what do you call it? That's,
what,
Sammy.
Did you borrow him for the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Sammy? Okay. And Gabriel, where are you located? Where are we talking to you at?
Well, right now I'm actually in Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. You're getting snowed in?
Not exactly. Somewhat. We are getting some snow.
Okay. And when you say now, you don't live there? You're visiting?
No, I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, so you went to Pennsylvania just to be Chat Room Celebrity of the Week?
Yes, exactly. No, my mother lives up here.
Oh, okay. Very good. And where in Brooklyn do you live?
Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst. Okay. I was born in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Bay Ridge, right. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse now, actually.
Oh, great. In the city?
Yes. I work for an agency that does developmentally disabled individuals. They house them residential and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you work in one of the houses?
Correct. Two houses, actually.
Okay. And they house a lot of people. Is that right?
Yeah, it depends. Each residence has a certain amount of people. I have 8 in one and 5 in the other. 6 in the other.
Okay. Is that an interesting job?
It is kind of, I find like they have the most need for the care in a way. So, yeah, I kind of find it's nice to help the people out.
Yeah, no, I think that would be very rewarding. And yeah. I assume that, do any of those people use technology in any way or?
Well, some of them, I mean, of course, a lot of them have cell phones and some have laptops or what do you call it, tablets and stuff like that. And they have other tech too. I know some of them use, motion, if they have physical needs, sometimes they have wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Are you also unofficially like the tech person there? Do people call you and say, Gabriel, I can't get my phone to come on?
Oh, yeah. Anywhere I've worked, I've always been kind of the tech person, what do you call it? I actually had a time one time I was working at a place and the executive assistant, he was trying to fix a computer and I went over and I played around with the wire and I turned it on and it went on and the guy was like, I thought the IT guys were going to handle that. And I was like, I just could fix it. That's fine.
Oh, great. Very good. Very good. So do you have a pet of your own? I realize your dog is probably your mom's dog.
Yeah, she actually has rescues. I don't have a pet myself because we're not really allowed in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
But I've been around her dogs for a long time. Actually, last time when I was on, I had Mick, the dog, on last time, and that was her dog as well, and that was in our apartment in Brooklyn. I mean, the house in Brooklyn, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. So we always ask. I can't remember your answer from when you were on last. Is how you found out about Twit and/or Leo Laporte. Right.
Well, I used to watch Tech TV. So I used to watch them on Call for Help was with Leo, and then the Screensavers with Leo Laporte and Patrick Norton.
And then you graduated into finding them again on Twit?
Yeah, I had lost them for a couple of years, and then I remember all of a sudden I think I saw some videos of theirs, and then some way I ended up finding out about Twit.
Okay, great. All right, so chat room, Alex will put the chat room up, Gabriel, so you can see it. So chat room, a couple of questions for Gabriel, and then Gabriel, you'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine, and okay, cool. And a picture of Alfred E. Newman. Oh, Captain J asked us every time, so we'll pass it on. Okay, you can answer it. You can see the chat room.
Yeah, of course, the dog question. Yeah, I'm probably a pug. Probably a pug dog. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Actually, Sammy that I was holding is a mix between a pug and a Chihuahua.
Oh, okay. Okay. And if you're just doing audio only, the Captain J always asks, if you die and come back as a dog, what dog would it be? So for Gabriel, it would be a pug. Yeah. Okay. You want to pick another question?
I see.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Do you see Mandy the Clown? Some of the favorite movies, Residence.
Oh.
Where you work might.
Well, actually, that's funny about the movies because I what do you call it? I don't know about it with the Residents, but one movie that I definitely say people should see that's about individuals with disabilities is Radio, which is with Cuba Gooding Jr. And I think that really goes into the whole aspect of how people are see people with disabilities and how, they should be treated the same way as anybody else. And it's actually a true story. Yes, and I had sent Alex a video.
Or Amazon? It's from 2003, exactly. Right? Yeah.
It's a little bit of an older movie, yeah.
Right.
But it is actually based on a true story too.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, the person actually is an actual person. They show at the end that he was actually with the coach and everything based on the story. Yeah,
that's great. All right, one good question. No more dog. What would you come back as? One final question for Gabriel. And come on, chat room. Nobody has a good question? All right, well, everybody is in favor of Ed Harris, it seems.
Yeah, I see that. Well, one thing I know you used to always ask was about
good.
My favorite tech gadget.
Oh, that's yes.
And I was going
to say, good when the celebrity can provide their own questions. But I have been forgetting that. So go ahead. Your favorite gadget.
But actually, what I was going to say is because I know last time you had talked about these speakers that you used to have in your, I guess, in Brooklyn when you used to live in Brooklyn.
Yeah, my voice of the theater speakers.
Exactly right. Well, I was thinking of one thing Yeah, that we used to have, and we ended up having to get rid of it eventually. But it was a radio that was called the Grundig. It was, I think it was in my grandfather's family, which is he was, had Swedish background, and it was a big, huge, like one of those old-fashioned radios. And I remember we used to use it even when I was little back in the early 80s, and it was still, we could still use it. But I don't know when it was from. I don't know if it was from the 50s or the 60s.
You know what? Grundig is still around, and I do believe recently they came out with an updated version of that giant. You could get all the bands around the world on it. It was
something like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah. I think they still make it in a small version, and I think they also reproduced the great big version. All right, we have a final question. Someone is asking what your hat stands for.
Oh, the hat is actually for Puerto Rico. It's the World Baseball Classic hat, and the reason why I have it on is actually that's part of my ethnic background. Is I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay, and this is a good month for that because through Mad, I became friends with Lin-Manuel, and I believe he is in Puerto Rico now, opening Hamilton down there, and he is going to actually appear in it, I believe, for 3 weeks, and all the money is to help Puerto Rico get up and running again.
Dick, you tease. I thought you were going to say I'm friends with Lin-Manuel Miranda right now, and here he is, and you'd bring him out.
Yeah, right?
No, Lynn, I told you could be chat room celebrity of the week, but I didn't realize we had Gabriel.
That's next week. That's next week.
So if you can come back after Puerto Rico, okay. Well, and then you're going to... okay.
From one Puerto Rican to another.
There you go. So we pushed you out of the way, Gabe. We pushed Lynn out of the way. So Gabriel, we could have you as our chat room. Way to have another button. Chat room celebrity of the week. Thank you.
Crowd got bigger.
Yes.
Wow.
GizWizBiz at Gmail, Gabriel. Your address again, okay, to mail you the stuff. Okay, thank you so much.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks to George Davis, we'll do our photo captions.
Oh, and Dick, Gabe sent a Yearn to Learn video that he said... what did he say? Found an instructional video that might go along since he is also a nurse, so it has to do with health and medical stuff.
Oh, okay. Myra sent one too, but we'll use Myra's next week.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Photo captions. Photos you caption from George Davis, and here's photo number 1. Right here on your screen. Oh, this is like New York in 5 hours. It's, if you're just listening, it's outdoors. It looks like a stone bench in a park or a rural area, and there's like a foot of snow on it. Okay, freezing cold scene, tons and tons of snow, and no one around because there are no footprints. What about the Twinkie? Oh, it does look like a Twinkie. It's wood. I say, it's wood. Okay, it could be. Dracula's coffin needs to be moved. Love seat for Eskimos. Another snow job. I asked for a snow cone, not a blizzard. Summer in Boston. Giant hot dogs from the freezer. I'll just stand. Hobo's bed. Want to build a snowman? Frozen eclair. Hostess park benches. Coffins left out in the cold. I read that national parks have become disgusting. Becky's backyard. Twinkies bleed internally. Wooden bench with a nice cushion. Psychogenic freezing of people sleeping in the park is a bad idea. No one takes this trail. C. Bill de Blasio's bed tomorrow, reserved for snowmen. Elsa from Frozen's bed. Hope there isn't a homeless dude in there. Time to bury me. It's getting cold. I can't believe no one wants to sit in the middle of a forest. There's a body under there. Is that a scene from The Shining? Who's going to shovel that mess? Okay, George put for the park bench covered in snow. My caption is, Betty, this is where your mom and I had our first kiss many years ago. And then we have Frosty the Snowman's coffin. Okay, photo number 2. Oh, okay. It is a young boy. I guess he's supposed to be practicing piano, but he has his head on the keyboard and a finger on one key. Okay, young kid at a piano, laying his head on the keys and pressing one key. Oh, this is good. Playing by ear. An E, a bouncy E, Liberace's Youth. Man, these piano lessons suck. I wish I could go out and play. I shouldn't play Brahms' Lullaby. Have to do this. I'm tone deaf. Look, Mom, I can already play the 433 by John Cage. Don't whack my knuckles with a stick. I can't believe they made me do this. I only know this one note. These Macs are really hard to learn. I'm in love with middle C. Beethoven's first note. Tony Matoya's backyard. I smell a tune coming on. Piano tuners get an early start in life. It's a little flat. They told me Mozart got started this way, middle C. Chopsticks are hard. Billy Joel 2.0. Our little Trevor is going to be the next Mozart. A young GizFiz dreaming about boats during his piano lesson. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Let's see, that got to be Captain J. That's how I felt when I was being taught how to play.
Jammer B objects to that.
You can tune a fish.
You can tune a fish?
You can tune a fish. What else would you do with tune a fish except put it in the can? You can't tune a fish.
Okay. All right. And just think, next week he'll be at the council. I want cake. Mama only said I have to play. She didn't say how. Why is his shirt on inside out? Oh, very good. His shirt is inside out. Harry Connick, I assume that is. Tuna fish. Remember, Jammer Beanie is an engineer. All right, let's see what George put. Young boy with his head on the piano keyboard says, my caption is this really how Mozart got interested in composing? So you got a Mozart match. Okay, photo number 3 is this one. All right, I assume we have play acting, a pirate, and a rich person. I don't know, you got a better description than that, Alex?
Sorry, so say that again?
Is it 2 pirates or a pirate and a rich person?
It's an eccentric rich person.
An eccentric rich person. Man of the Con says, rejects from the Renaissance Festival, Trump's cabinet. Which way to the punch and candy? Which one is the dread pirate Roberts? 2 pirates. I see the pirate. Where's the ninja? 2 actors being chewed out by the director. It's a very awkward date.com meeting. We both like long walks on the beach. His mug is named Kane. Is that a mug? It looks like a shoe, like a wooden shoe. Night at Residence Fair, a Renaissance fair. Oh, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. I thought they said dress like. It's Talk Like Pirate Day. I thought they said dress like a pirate day. The king does not exit stage left. Loses of the Pirates of the Caribbean tryouts. Johnny Depp's replacement for the next film. Maybe we'll get parts in Pirates of Caribbean 8. Costume contest. They sunk my pirate ship. What do you mean this isn't accurate for a Civil War reenactment? What do you do for fun? I told you not to go commando. I like the girl on the right with the sunken chest. Bring a pirate to work day. Those costumes are horrible. All right. Let's see what George Davis put. For the two pirates talking, my caption is Calico Jack. After 4 months traveling on this hot sailing ship, the first thing I'm going to do when I get off is find a cleaners because my clothes stink. Okay. Photo 4. God, I hope that's rice. Oh, I guess it is rice. Okay, a close-up of a rice dish with popcorn. I don't know what that is in there. But that's, what do we care? You just have to caption that. All right. Possibly a rice dish with big lumpy things in it that look like popcorn if you're just doing audio only. I hope that's rice. The rice seems to be moving. This is your brain on rice. It's egg. Orange chicken on it, please. I need that MSG. Chicken fried rice. There's scrambled egg in there. Oh, scrambled egg. That's scrambled eggs in rice, Dick. Waiter, this is rice. I ordered mag. Oh, Jesus. Fried rice, Holmes. This is not San Francisco treat. Future Boff. Oy, maggot soup. Yag. Now I'm hungry. Sushi, anybody? It's eggs and brocks, hot peppers and rice. Leo salad has been found. Fried rice at Benihana's. San Francisco treat. Make sure you hide those in the super micro boards well. Cable car food. A pile of pee-off. Oh, more maggots. Fried lice. Ugh. Hot peppers and rice. Latest photo from deep space reveals rice and eggs. Is that from column A or column B? Is this cooked on a black stone grill? Are we in San Francisco? I want rice-a-roni. Lice-a-roni. Oh, my God. Okay, let's see what George put. Oh, let's see his description on it. George says, this is not maggots. My caption is, no, Elizabeth. This is going to be one of your favorite meals, I guarantee. It's rice, green onions, and chicken. Okay, rice, green onions, and chicken. All right, photo 5. Tesla battery contents. All right, photo 5 is a man, I guess, in a glider. Let's see what George said. A sailplane. All right, so it's a man in either a sailplane or a glider. It's possible they're both the same thing. Okay, and we're way up in the sky. Okay, man in a glider, way up in the sky, and he's totally unconcerned. So peaceful up here. Where did I park my car? Trump's new Space Force. How do I get this thing down? I'm flying, but no one told me how to land. Why is the pirate flying the plane? That's the wrong kind of ship. Blue Angel's pilot. So this is Earth. Looking for a place to land. You can trust me. I'm playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Knocks on the window and says, "Excuse me, sir, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Space Cowboy at it again. It's a plane. It's a sail plane, S-A-L-E. Who needs an engine? Arg. Glider. You didn't tell me this is a glider. I can see a house from here. Watch out for that tree. Young Howard Hughes. Time warp. Maverick's new plane. Where's the airport? I don't have an engine. I forgot my parachute. Space Cowboy at it again. Google Maps said turn left at Albuquerque. Kid Rock heading to his next tour stop. And another, I can see a house from here. All right, George said, for the man in a sailplane, my caption is, it's hard to describe until you do it. The feeling of being free, like Dickie D, when he goes out on his boat on the Hudson River. Okay. And finally, photo to caption, number 6. Our final one of the day from George Davis. That could be a pug, right? It's a pug or a little doggy wrapped in a blanket. That's it. He's out in the woods, and he's all wrapped up in a blanket, and we only see his head. Okay, little doggy wrapped up in a blanket out on a trail in the woods. Call home. Yoda pug, E.T., stand-in for Yoda. Feed me you will, virgin pug. Gabriel's Bav. Doggy in a bun, Yoda. E.T. Bone home. Elliot abandoned me. Snuggy puppy. It's a pug getting a hug from a rug. Oh, that's funny. I hear this is how Yoda got started. Gabriel reincarnated. Oh, that's funny. Reincarnated Gabriel wrapped in a blanket. Oi, who's rubbing me down? Listen to me, young Skywalker. Snug as a pug in a rug, but in a forest? If I knew anything about Star Wars, I'd have something. He knows the snowstorm is coming. Chilly Willy. Pug in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket. Well, I guess this is better than having those stupid doggy boots and vest. Pug in a blanket. Phone home alone. Give me a bone, will you? May the force be with you. And another snug as a pug in a rug. Let's see what George put. Those are very good, chat room. For the small dog sitting under a blanket, my caption is, don't feel sorry for me. I'm warm and dry, and that's all that matters. And George says, great answers, everyone. I'll see you next week. George Davis.
How did he know they were great answers before we showed them?
He was hoping.
Oh, okay.
That might happen.
Let's disappoint him sometime.
Well, I thought pug in a rug, a snug pug in a rug is pretty good. Okay, we're going to do some, let's see. We'll do a couple of logos, and then we'll do our movie, and then we'll end with, there's a fact of crap in here, okay? They're the same size questions, so they get folded together. Oh, all right, this is interesting. A group of monkeys with typewriters did, in fact, actually type out to be or not to be during an experiment in Leeds, England. Fact or crap? Someone just bought logo from a consignment shop for $4.50. Fact or crap? A group of monkeys with typewriters did indeed accidentally type out to be or not to be during an experiment in Leeds, England. But the letter A was missing. A miracle. Crap. Crap. They tweeted it. Crap. True, but it took 800 monkeys to do it. It's a trap. Shakespeare used a typewriter for his first draft. Facto Mundo. They won the Man Booker Prize. Crap. The IRC does that every weekend. Crap. It was to be or not to be. Spelled B-E-E. Fact, but it was in monkey language. Crap. It was in Liverpool. Alex, fact or crap? Monkeys actually typed to be or not to be during an experiment in Leeds, England.
I think it was only a theory, so I'm going to say crap.
It was indeed crap. Good. All right. Oh, my God. Recite the famous two-word SpaghettiOs jingle popularized in commercials by pop singer Jimmy Rogers. What? Recite the famous two-word SpaghettiOs jingle popularized in commercials by pop singer Jimmy Rogers. Oh, actually, I know the slogan. I didn't know who it was. No one has it right yet. Most of you have half of it. Uh-oh is one word, according to this card. It is one hyphenated word, and the second word is... we're getting some right answers now. Do they happen to be a sponsor, Alex?
I can go inquiry.
Okay. We need something from SpaghettiOs. They're they're not noodles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we have a commercial, I won't give the answer out loud. We'll know in a minute. By the way, I noticed that. Oh.
And everybody's uh-oh, those fun to eat SpaghettiOs. You forgot. What tasty little O's. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, you sure know your O's. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
All right, the very end was what they were looking for on the card. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You'll have a lot of fun with this chat room. Complete this SpaghettiOs slogan. The neat round spaghetti you can eat blank.
Jammer B answered that before you even asked the question.
Did he?
I sang it. I did.
All right, well, don't say it out loud. Complete the SpaghettiOs slogan. The neat round spaghetti you can eat blank. If you own a can opener, you can eat naked. This is the stuff we're looking for. You can eat with a spork. You can eat with a shovel, with a pitchfork. You can eat with a spoon or a fork or a knife of your hands. With a tuna in a can. With your foot while on the subway. With a later. Cold. with a magnet. You can eat if you have a strong stomach with a fine Chianti. Okay, you fill in Jamma B's answer, Alex. The SpaghettiOs slogan is, the neat round spaghetti you can eat.
If you're a pair of dogs, you won't be able to kiss.
With a spoon. I like that now Jamma B has his own mic. Next week, he'll have a mic and a spotlight, is my guess. Okay. I defy anybody to know the answer to this question. What do cowboys, spacemen, and baseball have to do with SpaghettiOs? Chat room, does anybody have the vaguest idea? What do cowboys, spacemen, and baseball have to do with SpaghettiOs? Ooh. They're all mascots. They were all on the can. They were on the label. All of them got sick eating SpaghettiOs. The only places with worse food. They were in the ads. You know what? We're close enough. Well, you know what? We're going to give user 5480. 5480 came the closest. They were all once considered as the shape for SpaghettiOs. Okay. Oh, okay. This one, I think. Oh, let's get Jamma B. But don't spoil it. Don't yell it out, Jamma B. SpaghettiOs were advertised as the neatest invention since the blank. SpaghettiOs were advertised as the neatest invention since the blank. Since the hula hoop, wheel, tire, blowtorch, spoon, the Great Depression, the hole puncher, the Fisher Space Pen, the meatball, the bottle of Pepto-Bismol, the stomach pump, toaster, folding laundry machine, plague, paper clip, pasta wars, pop-up toilet, sliced bread. They're going by so fast. No, refrigerator. Oh my God, a right answer. Banana split, since Tang, the cure for smallpox. Diaper. You have any idea, Dennis? SpaghettiOs was advertised as the neatest invention since
penicillin.
since the. Alex, you have any idea? SpaghettiOs advertised. Oh, where's Jamma B?
Jamma B's there. He's here.
Okay, so Jamma B, who knows all.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Okay, SpaghettiOs were advertised as the neatest invention since the
integrated circuit.
You know what? Next week, don't set up a spotlight. You're better in the dark. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think one person had it. I'll read the whole slogan. SpaghettiOs were advertised as the neatest invention since the napkin. Okay. And with that, let's go into our Yearn to Learn theater that Gabriel suggested. Our Yearn to Learn theater. Oh, Carnet, we know it's good. Joan avoids the cold, but everybody else with a different name got one. That's
doctors,
Joan?
Nurses, teachers, and parents are working together to keep us well. All of them must know and agree on the health practices we need at home, in the neighborhood, and at school. This is Joan getting ready for school. Joan learned at school that it's important to choose the right clothes on a cold day.
So I would suggest a hat before you go out.
Cold for just a coat. She will need her snowsuit if she wishes to keep well for the Dutch festival.
And if she lives in New York City.
And this is Jim, Joan's brother.
He doesn't need anything but a hat.
Warm.
Notice the mother doesn't ever stand up.
Mother is good to see Jim looking so well this morning. Their color is good, their eyes alert. They're ready for work or play. Mother needs to get another supply of paper handkerchiefs.
Because she doesn't let them have cloth handkerchiefs
Jim's friend
ever.
George is eating an apple as he waits for them. That is a wise no thank you, Joan. Never share another's food.
Oh, wow.
George has forgotten
This is hard hitting.
Something that helps keep him clean. It's lucky for George that Joan has an extra tissue to lend him.
God, this guy's a loser. Passing around up.
But George wades right into trouble. Because
oh, my God. This has no relation to our George.
May, Joan's teacher. George and Joan are glad to be in school.
Boy, how old is that
student? The children are getting ready for their Dutch festival. Tom has brought the thermometer in so that the children can guess what the weatherman doll should wear today. A raincoat and umbrella? Oh, no. A snowsuit and galoshes to keep him warm and dry. It was hard to guess today, but Tom is a good guesser. Or did Mother tell him what to wear?
Wow,
George,
is that a trick question?
Your handkerchief. You forgot to cover your sneeze. And cold germs
that kid is a loser.
You know.
How come all the women sit in these?
Cold germs can fly farther than Miss May can blow the feather. Cold germs can fly 8 feet to another child's nose, hand, or food.
And
People
on the
who put fingers into their mouths make it easy for cold germs to come to them. No, not
now
that
pass
way,
that
George.
around and everybody blow their
gently,
nose.
Without pressing the opening of the nostrils closed.
Okay, good.
That's better.
Now hand it back to
your
me.
feet are wet. It's easy to catch cold when your body is chilly. You'd better go and see the school nurse. She'll help you. The nurse is examining Mary after her cold. 4 days at home with a cold keeps others from catching it and protects you from serious infections that follow colds.
Go home for another 4 days, Mary.
Miss May said I might be catching a cold.
Well, what do you think?
I'm hot and chilly.
Well, did you sleep pretty well last night, and did you feel like getting up this morning? Did your breakfast taste good?
I hardly had time to have my breakfast. I had an apple on the way.
Oh, did you share the apple?
Nose, George.
Yeah, take this and go back to class.
Not so hard, gently. No pressure on the opening. Now let's look at your throat. Open wide.
Ooh, the light's coming out your ear.
All right, now you sit down, and I'll take her. You moisten your lips and hold this under your tongue.
Shouldn't you have cleaned it since you used it on the other student?
Too, George. The neck is
Send an ambulance.
Hello, is it Mrs. Powell there? Yes. Well, this is Miss Wright, Mrs. Powell. George came in to see me a few moments ago with a cold. Yes, his throat is quite red and his feet are wet, too. I do think he'd be more comfortable at home in bed. Well, just a minute, please.
It's 130.
Yes, his temperature is 99.8. Well, it is best to consult your physician if it goes over 100, especially during the cold season. Oh, that would be nice of you to call for him. Yes, he'll be right here in my office. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Joan's mother visits school to plan a health program. Joan must learn to take responsibility for keeping herself
Now,
well.
I want you to have a chart like this.
Keeps Joan alert to weather changes
in
as
the
she
kitchen.
Marks snowy or rainy days.
Do you know when it's snowing out?
Dressing this weather doll for outdoor weather helps Joan know what to wear herself. It will be better for Mother when Joan chooses wraps to suit the temperature instead of arguing about what friends wear.
Now you take this doll home,
Mother and teacher
so you
Joan's
know that the hat should go on the head
for home and school.
And the shoes should go on the feet.
The washroom attractive with soap sponges, brushes, and signs. Others keep the closets neat with boxes for rubbers and hangers for clothes. Another records the temperature and tells us when we need heat or fresh air. One group keeps large drawing pencils scrubbed ready for use.
Those are jobs Joan and Jim could be learning to do at home, too. On Saturdays, they love to help us plan what we're going to do. I'm so glad to get this health record sheet. Your check on Joan's habits at school will help me plan a corrective health program at home. I'm going to find out what kind of health practices we use. And I must check on our equipment to see if we have the materials to carry on the school practices. Thank you for some grand ideas, Miss May. I'm going to visit school again some afternoon when I call for Joan. May I?
Do come often. It is good for teachers and children to have parents visit school.
Next morning, Joan's mother is inspecting the health materials in her home. Each one in the family needs a separate towel and washcloth. Mother has one for Jim and another for Joan, each with his own name. Joan's father made a box for her to stand on. It's no fun washing if you have to stretch or can't see into the basin. And here are new cups. Each can have his own cup now. It prevents
Whoa, what a
cold.
household this is.
Why, Jim, why are you so cross?
Oh. Now
Father
we
has
have to
taught Joan
rinse
to
the cup
spit
in
into
the toilet.
For spitting spreads
Why is she
disease.
spitting in the toilet?
Here are the spoons for your cod liver oil, Joan. It's extra
And here are the
sunshine
spoons for your
us in
fruit
winter and
salad.
spring.
And here are
You
your
know, strong
spoons for your
bodies can't
cereal.
always keep us from catching cold, but they help us resist a serious illness that may follow colds. Keep away from persons with colds. and
Is
keep
everybody
your
getting
hands
this
clean
medicine out
while
of the
you're
same
eating.
spoon?
Jim must wash his hands after he pets his dog, but he won't have to go upstairs, as Father has arranged a washstand downstairs.
Oh, that's
so Jim will
clean.
remember to wash. What's the trouble with
Here,
Jim?
rinse your hands in
He
this
didn't
coffee.
like his
It's nice and
breakfast,
hot.
And he was restless as he slept. He's cross and tired this morning. His throat isn't very red, but his eyes look queer. He better stay home today so that Mother can watch him and keep him warm. Joan's mother can't go to the kermis now, so Joan must take the paper bags for the party. Colds are easy to catch during the first
paper
24
bags
hours.
to the party?
Mother must see that Jim covers his coughs and stays away from others. She must sterilize his dishes by boiling them thoroughly in water. Joan's room at school is a busy place, and Joan wants to help get ready for the kermis. But first, she must wash her hands. We must always wash hands clean before...
And then they're
handling
all
food.
sticking their hands in that
So,
goop.
Joan takes off her coat, uses plenty of soap and a good lather. She rinses her hands well and dries them thoroughly with a paper towel. In another room, the kindergarten children are getting ready for the kermis. It's best to go to the toilet and wash hands first. Now Joan has her wraps off, her hands are clean, and she's ready to pack the bags for the kermis. The kermis has started. George's
What is
friends
this?
are selling the flowers they raised. They learn that flowers, like children, need plenty of sunshine, water, good food, and moderate temperature to make them grow. Joan's friends are selling cheese, and they are careful to keep the food clean. Everyone is having a good time, while poor George stays in bed. His careless habits have made Jim miss the kermis
Oh,
too,
my God.
And Jim is restless in bed. Now he knows it pays to avoid people with colds.
Oh, he
But
could be
Jim's friends are
dancing
enjoying
in
the
wooden
kermis.
shoes.
They learn that Dutch people are clean. Hollanders leave their wooden shoes on their doorstep so that their floors are spotless. The Dutch drink milk and raise their own vegetables and flowers. They keep well. You have seen these children learning to take care of themselves. Now, do you know why George and Jim missed the kermis?
They were on a date. All right, well, that was good. And also, in keeping with the Dutch theme, they had wooden actors. Okay. All right, time for match game. Da-dan. Do the Dutch keep well? It depends on how you store them, says RF Guy. Morgan said, I'm moving to the Netherlands. Stude says, wow, what a cliffhanger. Thank you, Coronet. Yes, there you go. RORX. We never thank Coronet. Okay, match game. Bum, bum. The Texas... you can fold. You can write on the back of that. Okay, the Texas millionaire had so much money, he bought his dog his own blank. Okay, I'm gonna get my.
I need a marker.
The Texas millionaire had so much money, he bought his dog his own blank. Let's see, I'm not looking up yet. I think I'm going to get some matches. Blanket and a forest with a path. Oil well. Pie Alamo. Mansion. Master. Oh my God, I got no matches. Cattle ranch. Sheep to chase. Wooden shoes. Oil well. I got no matches. Mail order bride. His own lawyer. Fire station. Another ranch. Wow. You got something? Okay. Alex, we'll start with you. The Texas millionaire had so much money, he bought his dog his own toilet bowl. Okay. I don't think you got to... okay. I said he bought his dog his own fire hydrant. Oh, okay. Scallywag. We finally got a match. Dennis is passing on this question. Okay. I got one stinking match. Okay. Oh, poor Marvin. After caulking all his windows, he realized he had been using blank by mistake. Poor Marvin, after caulking all his windows, he realized, I can expand it. He didn't realize he wasn't using caulk, he was using blank by mistake. All right, I have a better shot at this. Sour cream mayo, that's good. Polydent, that's good. Toothpaste, glue, cake frosting, silly putty, Play-Doh, crazy glue, pate, cake frost, bird seed, shaving cream, whipped cream, marshmallow fluff, preparation H, Pepsodent. All right, we'll start with Dennis. Poor Marvin. After he caulked all his windows, he realized he hadn't been using caulking. He was using blank by mistake. And Dennis said, oh, homos by mistake. I said he had been using, I got a lot of matches, toothpaste by mistake. And Alex, you said frosting. Alex, you also got a lot of matches. That was good. You know, we tried this once. It never worked out. So let's see how it works out here. We never did double blanks. All right. This is the first one I wrote. Maybe it was the only one I wrote. John said to Mary, would you like a blank in the blank? John said to Mary, Would you like a blank in the blank? Would you like a blank in a blank? Cat in the Hat? Bun in the oven? Pig in the poke? A kick in the turtle wax? A punch in the nose? A walk in the park? A toad in the hole? A punch in the mouth? A kick in the teeth? A boot to the head? Wow. Chat room's really showing the rage that we always knew. A cat in the hat. A home in the poorhouse, a pig in a blanket, a puppy on the winter squirrel, a bullet in the head. Oh my God! A roll in the hay, a poke in the eye. Wow. Okay, Alex. We'll start with Alex. John said to Mary, "Would you like a blank in the blank? A lawyer in the bed." Okay, I got at least one match. Would you like a roll in the hay? Two matches. Use a 5480. Dennis said a kick in the ass. A pain in the butt. All right, we'll do one more, and then we'll meet Charlie. Dun, dun, dun.
What was that? Oh, that'll be Inga. Herr Folkstein thought you might need a laboratory assistant temporarily. Oh.
Oh. Hello. Would you like to have a roll in the hay? It's fun. Roll, roll, roll in the hay.
A boot in the butt. We'll match that with a kick in the ass. All right, our final question of the day. Rocky Rich was so rich.
How rich was he?
He never used the same blank twice. Rocky Rich was so rich. He never used the same blank twice. Okay, toilet paper. Oh my God. Bar of soap. First name. Prostitute. Credit card. Fire hydrant. Divorce lawyer. Boxing gloves. Underwear. Toilet. Toothpick. Curse word. Bentley. Boxing glove. Checkbook. Wife. Speedo. Clone. $100 bill. Private plane. Golden spoon. Another dollar bill. Frying pan. Password. That's good. Okay, we'll start with Dennis. Rocky Rich was so rich he never used the same blank twice. Oh, Dennis got several matches. Never used the same wife twice. I said he never used the same car twice. And Alex, you said Rocky Rich was so rich he never used the same dollar. You got several matches too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet. Oh, wait a minute. Dennis, a dollar. Okay. I wonder where Dennis got this. Bum bum. This is right down the block from you, isn't
like
it?
Down the street, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Indian. What's this? Oh, Indian Pale Ale.
Unfortunately, okay. I don't like IPAs, and so that place is ruined for me.
Oh, well, you know what?
That's their famous beer.
Oh, okay. Do they only make that, or do they make...
No, they make others, but that's the one that they're known for.
That they're known for, and you don't like it?
Yeah.
Alex does not like that beer, so don't ever serve it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us meet the mascot of... Charlie. He is anything that, yeah. All right, Charlie, okay. The funny thing is, Charlie, you come out and you just start to see me, and you should be looking at your audience. Da, 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 da. Look at them. That's it. Charlie, you should eat. Hey. All right. All right. Hey. Okay. Okay. Gave us 5 seconds of FaceTime. Subaru says, now my day is complete. Okay, don't forget, if you want to be chat room celebrity of the week next week, email alex@twit.tv.
Email
okay?
John at twit.tv.
John at twit.tv next week. Okay, John at twit.tv. Captain J says, when Charlie dies, what kind of person is he going to come back as it should be? All right, so we're back to normal Thursdays for Giz Wiz with Chad. And I guess that's this version of old regular-timey, old-fashioned Giz Fiz with the harp. Old-fashioned Giz Fiz has been brought to you by Goodson Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Alex Gumpel, Jamma B, Captain J, Ranger Rick, Morgus, Stooge, Rufus, Beatmaster, Beef Team, Davey, Becky Weber, Travis MC, Bill M.I., Mandy the Clown, Loke, Momsworth, New York Angel, Becky, and Roberto, and Turtle Wax. Remember, Turtle Wax is not just for turtles anymore. It's for keeping your nose shiny. Till next week. Bye. Bye, Becky. Bye, Beatmaster. All right, Alex. See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Thanks, Dick.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Bye. Bye. Oh, I should have. 2